You gotta give them the Brad and Squeeze dance, man. You gotta.
Squeeze is teaching me show the Brad and Squeeze dance. What is the? Let me wait. I gotta put some music to it.
Then you gotta go.
Okay, now you got it.
You gotta go.
Now you got it. Yeah, you got a lot more rhythm than I got. This is it when you go like this.
Hey, it's the Brad and Squeeze Show. Bring the music down here for me, Mr. DJ.
Yeah.
93.5 WVIP FM, and of course, social media platforms. You know what? Over the past 4 weeks, 6 weeks, no, I think it's about 4 or 5 weeks we've been doing this.
Right.
With this extravagant, ultimately a multi-million-dollar student investment here.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what to say or what to think or what to believe, but I know one thing. We're definitely doing something right.
Yes.
But just like everything else.
We just got to figure out how to get our investment back.
We're trying to find the right groove.
Yeah, we got to get the right groove.
Try to find the right groove.
Yes.
But listen, the show's been
we
great.
make people laugh, with you
We
dancing
definitely do.
in the morning with the Brad and Squeeze theme. Maybe you should start off every day with you dancing.
As a matter of fact, I may just do that.
Yeah. Get the energy up.
Absolutely.
Right? And I love how you end it with the...
Yeah. Brad and Squeeze Show, 93.5 at David Squeeze Attica on Facebook. Also, of course, Brad H. Bernstein, and of course, on Law Offices of Spart Bernstein. Earlier on, we did the show. Right now, I'm pumped. Something gives me wings. I'm not promoting them. But ladies and gentlemen, Brad is the attorney. I'm just a broadcaster here. I bring to them quite a few other businesses. But I was about to say I love this man. But I love what this man does. All right? He believes in the American dream.
I do.
That's what he believes in. And I concur with him.
I like it.
And right now, we are actually going to be doing questions and answers with Brad Bernstein and myself. So call this number right now. If anyone is out of status out there and you have never spoken with Brad Bernstein, you owe it to yourself to call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. Because when you call that number, this man to my left, maybe you're right, will answer your U.S. immigration questions. So maybe you got arrested, because Brad deals with tons of people who got arrested. And by the way, there's a good criminal defense department here at Spart Bernstein, and we're probably going to be speaking with someone who is very specific and special here at the law office of Spart Bernstein where criminal defense is concerned. However, continuing with Brad and Squeeze Show, we're going to answer immigration questions. Many of you have been arrested. You want to figure out, can you travel on your green card? Can you get your citizenship? Where do you stand? Are you in deportation? Are you not? Many of you came to this country, you got married in a bona fide marriage. Maybe some of you didn't do a bona fide marriage. Got screwed up. Hey, I didn't tell you to do it. I told you to listen to me. And that's the reason why we got Brad here, who for some reason has not interrupted me the past 30 seconds. Which is just unlike you.
Because what you've been saying has just been so brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I am sitting back and just taking it all in, Squeeze.
Well,
taking it all in.
That's very good that you've been doing that.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm seeing everyone say hello to us on our social media pages.
Yeah, you know what, people? I did not get enough share on my pages in the earlier session.
Yeah, don't worry about sharing on my page. It's not important. Just on Squeeze's
I did not
page.
finish yet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I did not get enough shares. And I don't know, I personally don't know if I still have a social media team.
You do.
I have not heard from any of them.
You do.
You know? But anyway, you're in a much better mood. Something must have happened over the weekend.
I enjoyed my weekend, Squeeze.
I'm quite sure you did.
I did.
You are not your usual grumpy self.
I am not my usual grumpy self.
And then you even had lunch.
I ate lunch beforehand.
Yep.
Because sometimes I get, as especially people on Facebook know, I get hangry.
You get hangry or you get angry?
Hangry. Which is a combination between hungry and angry.
You're speaking like a Jamaican now. You're putting the H's where you're not supposed to.
Yes, I get hangry.
And dropping
so what I did was I had half a sandwich and some yogurt beforehand, and that way I'm happy now. Mm-hmm. Right? I won't be hangry. I'm from the North Pole right now.
You know my moment last week?
What was your moment
last week? When you got angry?
Yeah.
Not angry.
No, I got hangry.
No. Last week you got angry.
When did I get angry?
Was when I pushed that button. That A button.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know how to push my buttons.
That A button really upset you. I love pushing that A button. The only thing that was left for you to do is reach over and punch me. That was the only thing left.
By the way, he's not saying the word ass. It's not.
No.
That is not the button. I just want to make sure.
It's more than 3 letters.
Yes.
Twice as much plus. But anyway, listen up. It's the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're going to have a good show. We got a great show. We got to say thanks to Jill, the producer, and her entire team. Patrice, welcome back from the fly, not the flu, because we don't flu here, we fly here.
Flu's going around, though.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
I've heard a couple of people with the flu.
Right. Something I don't get is the flu. I take BioLife.
Right.
All right?
I take a flu shot.
Take flu shot. What's in the news?
By the way, you want to hear something funny I read?
Yeah. What's
Donald Trump, when he went to Hawaii, he's now in Japan now, but he stopped off in Hawaii, and when he got off of Air Force One, he was greeted with huge signs that say, "Donald, welcome to Kenya."
What?
Yeah, because Obama was born in Hawaii. He said that that Obama was born in Kenya, when in fact he was factually born in Hawaii. So they were saying basically Hawaii is Kenya. Welcome to Kenya signs. So that's what happened. That's
very interesting.
I got more news here, Squeeze.
What else do you have?
You didn't like that one.
No, that one did not make me laugh.
That one made me chuckle. The police are about to bring charges against Harvey Weinstein in New York City.
I heard that.
For rape of actress Paz de la Huerta from Boardwalk Empire. Did you ever watch that?
Yes.
It's like a mob show.
Oh, that was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, she first contacted the police. She reported the rape twice in 2010. And in New York, after 2005, there is no statute of limitations. There's a statute of limitations before 2005. So why it's taken 7 years for the police to do anything, I don't know. Maybe because now it's in the news, where before it was not. Chief of Detectives Robert Boyce says that De La Huerta put forth a credible and detailed narrative to them, and that they have garnered corroboration, even though this happened 7 years ago. He says what made De La Huerta's case so credible was her ability to articulate each and every movement of the crime, where she was, where they met, where this happened, what he did.
And why did it take 7 years?
Why did it take 7 years? I don't know.
Let's get on the phone.
De La Huerta first met Harvey Weinstein when she was 14 in the cast of Cider House Rules. You know, who was in that? Tobey Maguire, who was, I think, Spider-Man, was in that movie too. And she says she's very traumatized, and it was all non-consensual sex. So that's what's happening there.
How does someone gets raped twice and they do absolutely nothing?
Well, I think she reported it and the police did nothing. I think that's what happened.
Is that because this person was of significant power?
Perhaps. She had zero power. She first met him when she was 14 years old. I don't even know if there's a statutory rape element in here. And he was obviously this very wealthy, big, strong, powerful movie producer. Meanwhile, Richard Branson is planning to rebuild the Caribbean. You know who he is? Guy who owns Virgin Atlantic.
Yes.
Yeah, he's spearheading.
He's always hanging out with me in Tri-Hall.
Yeah, does he? You know?
Seriously.
Yeah, he's spearheading a plan for Caribbean recovery centering on renewable energy. His plan of replacing fossil fuel power grids with clean energy sources like solar and wind could promote economic development. He rode out the storm in his multi-million-dollar Necker Island, his private island in the British Virgin Islands. And he has spoken with lenders and foundations about a fund to pay for disaster recovery, like a Marshall Plan. But instead of rebuilding the power grids, they're going to rebuild it with renewable energy. So that's what Richard Branson is doing. Right. And finally in the news today, Squeeze, before we get to our immigration questions, this is very important. Today is National Nacho Day. Nachos are of Mexican origin, and they were first created in 1943. And it is believed that Ignacio Nacho created the original nacho in the city of Piedras Negras, Mexico, just across the border from Eagle Pass, Texas. It is National Nacho Day. I like mine with the works.
That really added some value to my life.
Value to your life today.
Thank you.
All right,
so
let's go to immigration. How's that?
Let's just added some serious value.
Do you like it with the works? Do you like it with the work squeeze?
Dude, I don't do nachos.
You don't do nachos?
No.
With the cheese, guacamole,
No.
cream?
See,
See, that's why you're thin and I'm fat, because I do nachos.
no, you see, once you get to a certain age,
You don't want to die of a heart attack.
nah,
What?
my kids are not married yet.
Right.
You know, 4 of them are adults. They are not married yet, and I want to definitely get to a certain age where I see these little suckers.
So basically, what you're saying
get
is
married,
you don't want to have, you don't want to,
get some grandkids. So I don't want to stuff my arteries
with cholesterol.
with cholesterol. I'm sorry, I'm not ready for that
That's
yet.
basically it. You know, like you
Yeah.
take the nacho,
Yeah.
you take the nacho. Really, today should
Squeeze,
be.
I like to stuff my
By the
arteries
way-
with
by the way-
meat and cheese.
By the way, there is a petition now to change National Nacho Day to National Heart Attack Day. So next year we will be on this day. We will be talking about heart disease prevention.
Right.
Start by not eating nachos.
I was in Paris the other day, and I'm saying,
Yeah.
what is there's a huge difference between the people in Paris and the people in the in France, rather.
Well, they drink wine and they drink smaller
They're a lot
meals.
skinnier.
They drink wine. They drink smaller meals.
Yeah. They got a
have-
cooler accent.
Yes.
You know? And I'm like, what's going on here?
They hate Americans.
You know what I realized?
What?
I did the research. There's like 200 plus negative synthetic stuff in our food that we have here in the United States. That's not in their food.
It's more sugar we eat here.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we eat a lot more sugar.
You know?
And-
But hey, who's complaining? All right?
I guess nobody.
Is this a few years ago they took out the fatty acids out of the McDonald's stuff? Mm-hmm. Anyway, this show is about immigration. So right now, let's just blow up the phone lines on the highways, the byways, the parkway, the runways, the throughways, anyway. Make sure you call us if you've got immigration questions at 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Call us up now if you're from Russia, Colombia, Romania, Jamaica.
Why do you always start off Russia, Romania, and Colombia first?
I don't know. You know anything?
Why don't you start Jamaica first?
Do you know anyone from Russia?
No.
Oh, I'm quite sure you don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Brazil.
What do you think Brazil is for?
Let's go to Guyana. Okay. Let's go to Dominica. All right.
Now you're talking.
Let's go all over the place. Let's go to Cuba. Let's go
Now
everywhere.
you're talking.
All right. The bottom line is that we answer questions in relation to U.S. immigrations, and we are good at it.
We are.
We are good at it.
Damn good.
There's no one in this country, in my opinion, and I'm disclaiming it, that is as good as us when it comes to answering immigration questions. So let's go to...
But Candy wants to know if this is a health show today. And
this show is about everything.
This show is about everything.
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 With the premise and the prevalence of law, answering immigration questions and more. Got to remind you, this is a full-service law firm also. So, Brad, unless you want to get more into news, I think we should go to the phone lines. By the way, folks, are you sharing? Let me just check to see if they're sharing. Got to put on my reading glasses here. You know what I don't understand, man?
Did you hear about this guy who shot himself in the penis while robbing a hot dog stand?
You know you can't say penis on the air, right?
I did not know that.
Did I just say penis again? Mm-hmm. No, you can't. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. A 19-year-old Tehran Pouncey. Mm-hmm. He got a Pouncey, or got more than what he was bargaining for. He shot himself in the penis after allegedly holding up a Southside Chicago hot dog stand. Isn't that ironic that he would shoot himself in the penis while holding up a hot dog stand?
I guess his dog wasn't that hot.
He scorched his hot dog, I think. And he was been charged with 2 counts of armed robbery, and he was unable to run too far because of the pain in his hot dogs. Squeeze. Sad.
Very sad. Sad.
The victim who had been passing a bucket filled with grease over the counter, called for his coworker to hand over the cash from the register. As they passed their wallets and a stack of singles to Pouncey, the bucket tipped, the bills went flying, and then his gun went off, and the gun was pointed right between his legs.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. All right.
Anyway.
That's the news. That's fit to print today, Squeeze.
Fit to print.
Fit to print.
Fit to read.
Fit to read.
All right. How many lines you got left open?
4.
4 lines left open?
Yeah.
All right, so let's just get to some calls right now. 93.5 FM listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. But you need to get with it on Facebook also, all right? Brad H. Bernstein, David Squeezaniki, law offices of Spard Bernstein. But let's go to 93.5 WVIP FM. Still, believe it or not, Brad, my favorite platform.
Sharon.
Brad skipped over that one. Sharon.
Yes, I'm here.
How are you, Sharon?
I'm okay.
Go ahead, Squeeze.
Sharon,
Yes.
I have a question for you.
You hear me?
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Brad or Squeeze?
Both.
Okay,
There
all
it
right,
is.
no problem. Go ahead. She's a smart woman.
Smart woman.
Ask your question.
All right, now you will get an answer.
Yeah.
Yes. My question is, you came here on a visa, and can a company get you your green card if you're working for them?
You can get sponsored in a job by a company or even in a household, provided you are you didn't overstay, or you came on a student or a J, or you're 245I eligible, or you're provisional waiver eligible, meaning you have parents here or a spouse here that you can do a provisional waiver. So there's probably, I would say, even for people who overstayed their time, probably 50%, would fall into one of those categories and would be able to do a job sponsorship. You would need to come in so we can figure it out. So hold on one second.
Very important that you note the number, folks. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Got to remind people to check out our Instagram pages from time to time. We post quite a few positive notes on it, right?
Did you like my post this morning?
I liked your. And sometimes we post some weird things,
Yes. Right.
You saw my post over the weekend?
Yes, I did.
Which one?
I saw all of them.
One about headaches?
I didn't see the headache one.
Oh, yeah. I posted that one.
Okay. Did you have a hangover when you posted that one?
No.
No?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Basically, it was just pretty much telling you the different kind of headaches.
What kind of headaches do you have?
Got migraine headaches.
This is the health show, by the way, Candy.
No.
Yeah.
You got types of headaches: migraine, hypertension, stress, and Caribbean women. I took that from something I posted and asked if
I'm going to tell you something.
Asked if it was true, and I didn't get beat up because I asked if it was true because it was a repost.
I'm going to tell you something.
It was a repost.
All right, my Donald Trump being met by Welcome to Kenya was a much better story than that one. All right,
it was a repost.
All right,
and I asked women if it was true.
People from the Caribbean are starting to hate Squeeze now.
No, because it was a repost.
All right, Keshana from Savannah, Georgia.
Did he pronounce that right?
Hello?
Hi, did I pronounce your name right?
No, it's Keisha, but you call me Keisha.
Okay, what's up?
Okay. My boyfriend, he came here legally. Okay, he came in with his parents or whatever, so he got his permit and everything to stay. So he ended up getting in trouble. They caught him with a small amount of marijuana. He did time. Okay, and he was getting ready to get out, but ICE came and picked him up. And now ICE have him in deportation.
All right, yeah, and you said he had a green card, or he never did?
No, he did. He had the green card, had his permit, and everything.
When
but
did
he never.
How old was he when he got his green card?
And he came over here when he was 14.
How old is
so
he now?
I guess everything was on his parents. Huh?
How old is he now?
He's 29.
And was this his first arrest?
Here, yes.
Here, yes. Where he had his arrests elsewhere in the world?
I think, he got stopped before for, I think it was DUI or something.
Okay. And were his parents citizens before he was 18?
Yes.
Okay, so if his parents were citizens before he was 18, immigration's holding him illegally right now. He's a citizen. So he needs to be able to present evidence that his parents were citizens before he was 18. We don't have to go any further. Can't hold a citizen.
Right.
Okay, hold on one second.
Okay.
If his parents were citizens after 18, and this was his first deportable offense because a DUI isn't, he still can win his case. All right, let's go to...
After I give out the number, which is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Once again, 93.5 FM on the social media platforms and Facebook at David Squeezaniki and Brad H. Bernstein, law officers for Bernstein. Right. Let's move to another question.
Joseph.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
Good. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
And let me guess, how did you hear about the show?
On the line on YouTube.
Yeah. On YouTube.
You know what? Oklahoma, it's the wind goes sweeping down the... What, how's the song go? Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping down something. I don't know. It's Broadway show. Don't sing.
Right.
Okay.
Let's get to Oklahoma,
Go ahead.
man.
Well, I'm having some big issues. I feel like I'm really stuck here. I came here as a child, but my father worked for the United Nations while he was alive, so I traveled a lot. I was in and out of the States. My mama was here going to school. And so I was between my mom and my dad traveling. But I've spent most of my life in the U.S. I'm 44 now. I've been here off and on since I was 4 years old. I got in trouble when I was.
Did you get a green card? Did you ever get a green card?
Yes, I got married, and my wife helped me get a green card. We had children.
Okay.
And I got a green card. I got in trouble. I went to prison for like a year and a half. Got 3 years.
For what?
And I went to immigration detention, and I was told by the guys that they're going to keep you here forever. I didn't really have support from family because nobody ever in my family has ever got in trouble, so nobody knew what to do. So everybody left me alone. So people in there advised me just sign the papers, and so they can send you, because you could be in immigration detention.
What were you arrested for?
Felony theft, $20,000 to $100,000.
Okay, so it was an aggravated felony. When did this happen?
Yeah. This happened like 96, 97, I think. I need to be sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But way back in 96, 97.
And did you signed yourself out and got deported?
Yes, I signed myself out, got deported. But I didn't know the rules. I didn't know anything. And I still had a green card, so I came back. And I came back to, what do you call it?
All right,
JFK.
All right. And did they held you there?
No, they
all right, stop, Joseph, right there. All right, because you made an illegal entry back into the United States. You need to take this offline. Hold on.
Yeah, very important. And once again, folks, I've always said here, and nobody listens to Squeeze, if you ever had any kind of run-in with the law, any kind of infractions, anything that you have ever done illegal, or you even doubt yourself, or you think you did, you don't think you did, speak with the attorney. Notice I didn't say an attorney. I said the attorney. And that's the law offices of Sparn Bernstein. So that's the reason why I say call 1-800-529-5465. I can't say it enough, but I'm going to say it again. Call 1-800-529-5465. Store the number. Dial it, let it ring, store the number. Let's get to another call, Brad.
Wait, Squeeze, I want to tell you a couple of things first before we get to another call. We're going to take a call, and then I want to talk to Jake Hudnut after this call.
That's our criminal defense attorney.
That's our criminal defense attorney. And then I want to remind everybody that we are going to take all your questions online. So if you don't want, I know Squeeze is telling you to call, and I want to hear from you. Okay? We want to help you. We want to hear from you. We want you to call at 1-800-529-5465. But if you don't want to call, use your thumb power. It's thumb power right on your phone. That's how most people are watching us.
Yeah.
All right? And just type in your question in the comments section at Law Offices of Sparn Bernstein, Brad H. Bernstein, David Squeeze Anarchy, Link Up Media, USA Credit, what I forget, Jamrock Magazine, any of the platforms on Facebook, Link Up Radio, any of the platforms you're watching, and we're going to get to our social media guru shortly for a very, very fast rapid fire round.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's go to Stacy in Brooklyn first. Stacy.
Stacy in BK. Stacy?
Stacy is in BK.
All right, so let's put her on hold. We come back.
Maybe she's in Burger King. Maybe she's in Brooklyn.
No.
Let's go to Michael in Queens. Michael.
You say Mike?
I said Mike in Queens. Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, how you guys doing?
Good, what's up?
Hey, listen, I got two quick questions from Allow. They're going to be short questions. One, the first one, is there something called a DV lottery? How does that go out?
You apply for it as long as you're from a country that is part of it. And if you get selected, you can get a green card, except if you're here out of status, you can't adjust your status here unless you're 245I, but maybe you can go home with a provisional waiver. The problem with the provisional waivers, they take so long, and you have to win the process all within 12 months. I'm not sure how that would end up working. Really,
right.
The DV,
is Jamaica part of that?
No. No, It's not. The DV lottery is really for people out of the country.
Question.
Okay.
Good. Next question is, I got a friend who is in Jamaica. Her husband is here. He is a legal resident, probably a citizen by now, but he never filed for her. You know, I guess he's probably the deadbeat husband, whatever. Is there a way she can file for herself? Because I saw something about filing for herself if it's abuse or whatever.
If there's abuse, yes. But if there's just being a deadbeat, no. But if he's actually beating her, then yes. You know, those are two different things.
Different things.
All right, so then let her contact us, okay?
Very important.
All right, man.
All right, thank you.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call. Give us a ring, folks. 1-800-529-5465.
So, go ahead.
Can we squeeze in another call?
Sure.
All right, No, I like getting the calls out.
Siobhan.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Siobhan.
Yeah, what's up? Yo, question. I don't know how this goes. I have my green card, right?
Yes.
I have it for like 4 years now. Do I have to wait exactly 5 years to put in for my citizenship?
You had your green card for 4 years and you want to put in your citizenship? Are you married to a citizen?
Yeah.
Yeah. You live with her?
Yeah.
You file taxes together?
Yes.
And you got to put your volume
I was
down.
about to say that, but I didn't want to interrupt you. Turn off your radio.
Yeah, what you say I should do?
I didn't say anything. I asked questions. So my questions were, do you live with her? Do you do your taxes together? Is this a bona fide marriage?
Yeah.
Then do your citizenship.
You don't have to wait.
Don't wait. All right.
Let's get it done.
Get it done. So any event, Squeeze.
1-800-529-5465 in any event. That's
In
the
any
number.
event.
Yeah.
In any event. That's my cue to we got to change gears.
Yeah, change gears. Are we going to Hudnut now?
We're going to go to Hudnut now.
Okay.
All right. Jake Hudnut. He's one of our criminal defense attorneys here at Spar & Bernstein. Mm-hmm. And did you know he's running for city council?
I heard something like that.
Jersey City, New Jersey.
I did
Now
hear
you would say,
something.
city council of this, local yokel town.
Yeah.
It's not a local yokel town. Jersey City is the biggest city in New Jersey. Did you know that? Bigger than Newark.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Newark has an international airport, and Jersey City's bigger.
I thought
Jersey City is the biggest city in all of New Jersey.
Really?
And so this is serious stuff he's running for. Yes.
Not Newark.
Nope, not Newark.
Not Trenton.
Nope. And it is also considered the unofficial sixth borough of New York City, because so many people live in Jersey City and work here in New York. It's right across the river
from
our
ferry, like 4 minutes.
Or you get in the PATH train.
Yeah.
10 minutes. And it's right across the river from our offices in Lower Manhattan. Mm-hmm. Election day is tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Our criminal defense attorney, Jake Hudnut, is pounding the pavement, shaking hands to get elected to city council of the largest city in all of New Jersey. We have him from Skype somewhere on the streets of Jersey City. There you are, Jake. Hello. Hello.
What's up, Jake? How are you?
Hi, I'm very good. I took a break from, like Brad said, shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to be on the show.
All right, great.
That's good.
We were.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we were doing lit drops till 2 a.m, and then I was at the PATH train at 6 a.m. Candidate for governor Phil Murphy's wife Tammy was next to my team, and we met about 1,000 people this morning, and it's been good so far.
Did everyone promise to vote for you?
Yes, and if they didn't,
they lied.
Chased them down. Yeah. No, I followed them onto the train until they agreed.
Right, you shamed them into voting for you. That sounds good.
100%.
Did they know who you were? When you're standing there and you're like, "Hi, I'm running." What are you saying to people?
They go, "Hi." They go, "You're Hudnut." They recognize me from Facebook. They recognize me from our local paper, the Jersey Journal. And I've been knocking on doors since June 1. So most folks have already hit their door and they know who I am. And Squeeze has pointed out I have kind of a memorable last name, so most people say, "Hey, you're Hudnut," or they say you're the fighter because they know I'm the one that goes to court and stands up for people that have their back against the wall.
Wow.
So my story's out there, and people are taken to it.
And you were a public defender in New Jersey. That's how you started your career. And
I was, yes.
And then later you came to work here at Spar & Bernstein, and you kind of meld immigration and criminal defense into your practice. How does that all overlap for you?
It's great. I mean, like I said, I started out as a public defender and a court-appointed attorney, so I like going into court and telling stories for people that need their story told, that have their backs against the wall. And right now, under this president, immigrants they have targets on their back, and that's unfortunate. So, normally there's, of course, a lot at stake when somebody's charged with a crime, but when they're also undocumented or a green card holder, there's way more collateral consequences that we need to look out for. And so I've kind of been exciting to take on that charge here at Spar Bernstein, and very happy to be part of the team. As Squeeze said, we are damn good.
Damn good. And you've been doing a lot. I know you've been doing a lot of our 440 motions. The 440 motions is what you would call for New York, trying to vacate. It's obviously a different section of law in New Jersey, but a similar thing where you have an immigrant and he's been convicted of a crime that's making him deportable, or in which he's already been ordered deported, and you go back into criminal court, it's like cancer. If you have cancer, how do you fix the cancer? You cut the cancer out. So you cut out this criminal conviction that's causing him to get, or her to get, deported. Talk about that in terms of your practice.
Sure. So it's 440 in New York and it's PCR in New Jersey. And what it is, you likened it to surgery. I kind of pretend it's time machine, because quite often we're going back to the 80s or the early 90s. These are guys and gals that might have possessed a little bit of drugs 30, 35 years ago. They've led completely law-abiding lives since then. They've built families, they've built jobs. And now under this president, they're being deported for nonviolent crimes that happened 30, 35, 20 years ago. So that's kind of very rewarding. We've had success with that. We either go to the judge and we say, look, this person's attorney didn't tell them that if they pled guilty, they were going to be deported. Or sometimes we're able to kind of appeal to the better nature of prosecutors, better angels of their nature, and say, look, this person's doing all the good stuff. Can we maybe change what they pled to? And we kind of go back in time that way. And, we do that with a lot of mitigation. We show tax returns, we show family pictures, we show birth certificates. A lot of these people have had kids born here in the 2000s and the 90s, and they're about to be sent back to countries that they haven't been in for 30 years and leave their families here. So it's kind of scary stuff.
And I know you've had some very good success. Obviously, you can't win every case, but I know you've had very good success here doing those type of cases. And when you do, you literally change people's lives. Literally, yes. They go from being separated by family, for being a double punishment for something they did a long time ago, because not only did they get punished for whatever they did wrong 25, 30 years ago, but now they're getting punished a second time, decades later, and getting deported. And you're basically changing lives, you're keeping families together, and that's a wonderful thing. So, from your work here at Spar & Bernstein, that's fantastic. And I thank you, and obviously the people who you work with thank you too. But let's go to your election for a second, because I want everyone who's watching to go out and vote for you tomorrow. Is this true, by the way? Was that true what I told Squeeze, that Jersey City is the largest city in New Jersey?
So Squeeze was actually right to kind of jump on that. I passed that along to the producers. That's actually a debatable point, but I stand strong by it. In the last census in 2010, Newark did beat us by a little bit. However, there's a lot of data that we underperformed because of undocumented people that were afraid to fill out the survey. And also we've had almost twice as much growth as Newark in the last 7 years. So really, without question, we are the largest city in New Jersey, and I stand by that statistic.
What's the makeup? There's a lot of people who are out of status in Jersey City. What's the makeup there?
Yeah, what's the ethnic makeup?
I don't know the percentages offhand, but one of the things that's really been interesting is, like I said, I've been knocking on doors since June 1, and people read my palm card and they see that I work at Spar Bernstein, and they ask what I do at an immigration law firm. And even though a lot of the people that I'm talking to are natural-born citizens that spent their whole life here in the country, they're really fascinated by the work that we do. And it's actually kind of been one of my best conversations while I'm knocking on people's doors, because, this is a community that registers at about 85% Democrat here in Jersey City and Hudson County as well. And so people are glad to know that there's law firms like us standing up to Donald Trump and standing up for these people that really do need a voice right now.
That's what we do here. That's what we do.
Yeah, so look, undocumented people unfortunately can't vote for me, but I have taken a great reward in the fact that everyone whose door I knock on is really just impressed that there's a way to go back in time and help these people that have led law-abiding lives for 30 years.
Now I'm gonna tell you something, Squeeze, that you also don't know about Jersey City.
Why don't you tell me?
Okay, and maybe Jake knows.
Sanctuary city?
We're going to find out from Jake. I don't know if it's a sanctuary city or not, but I do know, as an immigration attorney, it has the largest immigration jail in the New York metropolitan area, Hudson County facility. If you get picked up for immigration for deportation, you will eventually make it in the New York area. You're going to make it to Hudson County facility, which is an immigration detention, which is in the jurisdiction of Jersey City, which Jake is running for city council.
It's in our county. It's actually right across the border in Kearny, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
But it's completely relevant, and it's actually come up in this election because Jersey City is a sanctuary city by executive order and by resolution of the council. However, our county has a major contract with ICE, and as you're aware, and a lot of our attorneys in the immigration department are aware, from all over New York City, they ship them over to Kearny, New Jersey.
Correct.
Our county executive, Tom DeGice, has misread the law as requiring him to honor the mandates of ICE. However, local activists and those running for office like myself have pointed out that he's misreading the rules. And really all it is a money mill. And unfortunately, Hudson County is making money off Donald Trump insofar as we are on the county, not the city, is honoring ICE detainers when folks' criminal charges are cleared up. If they have a detainer, the county is holding on to them and then charging the federal government for those beds. So if and when elected tomorrow, I will be a strong advocate on Jersey City Council to pressure the county executive to stop interpreting the federal law that way and to stop making money off Donald Trump's bigotry.
So even though they're getting paid to house in this jail there in Hudson County, there's no requirement that they literally hand over immigrants that they come across. Is that basically what you're saying?
Yeah, it's actually an aspirational mandate, not an aspirational guideline, not a mandate. But he's been reading it and saying that it's a mandate. It's not. The press has been very clear in correcting him, and so have myself and other activists in the community.
So two last questions for you. Who's running for mayor, and who are you supporting in mayor? And finally, if you live in Jersey City, why should they be voting for Jake Hudnut?
Okay. We have two candidates for mayor, actually for the first time since 1977, I believe. Typically a bunch of people run. We have incumbents. They're both Democrats, both progressives, both young. Steve Fulop is the incumbent. I'm actually running on the ticket of the challenger, Bill Matsakoutis. What's interesting about his story is he is the son of an illegal immigrant. His father was from Greece and stowed away and came to the United States and then built a successful deli in the Heights and as well as Greenville, two other different neighborhoods of Jersey City. Bill has dedicated his whole life to public service. He's a former deputy attorney general for the state, former chief attorney for Jersey City, and I'm proud to be running on his ticket. And secondly, people in Jersey City in downtown, which is the area where I'm running along the water, you can sort of see the World Trade Center behind me, and the Bernstein offices would be right below that. I'm the only one with a background as a fighter. I developed a strong backbone going into court, standing up for people. And there's a lot going on in Jersey City. The council person downtown has to stand up to developers that are kind of taking downtown out from underneath of us in Jersey City. And you mentioned the PATH train. We have to stand up to the Port Authority. Port Authority's mismanagement has no greater impact than it does right here in downtown Jersey City, where we have 3 PATH stops. So I'm the person for the job. I'm the one who's tested and taken on institutions larger than myself. So I would encourage people in the area that want to learn more to visit downtownforward.com. If you're over in New York and people want to come volunteer tomorrow, we have an operation of about 100 volunteers in my ward. I could use more. It's going to be a close race. And if you're not in the New York, New Jersey area and you want to support a young progressive, again, visit downtownforward.com and think about giving me a small one-time donation.
Jake Hudnut, the editorial board of the Brad and Squeeze Show, endorses him fully.
There you go.
All right, you have endorsement from 100%. The Brad and Squeeze Show.
Thumbs up, man.
Good luck. And keep pounding those. I guess what is it? Pounding the pavement or pounding the flesh?
It is.
What is it? Pounding the flesh. You're shaking hands, right?
I'll pound it all.
All right. Take care. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Jake.
All right.
Good luck.
Bye.
There it is. Jake Hudnut, attorney here at Smart & Bernstein. He does a fantastic job.
By the way, thanks a lot for asking all the questions, man. I couldn't even get one in.
I was just on a roll.
Yeah, I know. I noticed. That's why I just, you know what? Every time
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, man. It's okay.
I feel bad.
I'm like, can I get?
We're a team, and I was not.
You know what, Jill? I hope you're watching. This is what I think of you. This is what I think of your questions.
I was not.
Why give them to me?
I was not. All right, first of all, you don't know how to do it. It goes like this. Watch. No, you don't. No.
Can't do it.
There you go. Squeeze did not play Frisbee when he was.
I was trying to get to the Sanctuary City, and you're like, "Oh yeah, we got to that later on," and cut me off. I'm like, "Okay, thanks."
All right, Squeeze is insulted, and I'm
here for my
sorry,
goodness.
but I'm sorry. You were right.
I'm here for my goodness.
My apologies. We're a team. I should have let you. But where was the producer saying, "Let Brett into my ear, let Squeeze talk"?
Like, let me check out a Brad show for a minute here. I'm like,
I didn't even realize. So I am sorry.
I'm not hurt.
You are.
I'm not sensitive. I'm not. I think we should go to Kim Moore. All right?
Let's check in with Kim Moore. Social media guru, Kim Moore.
Social media guru. All right? No matter what.
I'll let you answer all the questions.
No. I can't do that. I'm not an attorney. You know. Incidentally, I ran into an immigration attorney from ATL,
Atlanta,
over the weekend in fiction. Very good-looking immigration attorney, I must say. And she was,
obviously a female.
Wow.
You wouldn't say I ran into a good-looking male attorney. That's not something you would say.
And she was like, "You are the guy." I'm like, "What do you mean the guy?" Say, "You're the guy with the Jewish guy." I mean, it's amazing how people look at us.
Yeah.
You're the guy with the Jewish guy.
Yeah.
You know, like, what are you talking about? Pretending like, yeah, you guys have this immigration show. I listen to it all the time. Like, oh, really now? Why? I said, well, I think it's really good. And she said, I had nothing but good things to say.
I'm glad that's how I'm known to her. You know, I would think an immigration attorney would be a little more tactful in how she refers to me as the Jewish guy. That I would be more like, you're with that smart immigration attorney. I hope that's how I prefer to be referred as than the Jewish guy. And I would think that an immigration attorney would be a little more less appropriate and a little more politically correct.
Thank you.
Nevertheless, thank you very much.
We've been called many names here.
Nevertheless, thank you very much.
All right. So once again, folks, the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're answering immigration questions. Did we try to find Kim Moore?
Is Kim Moore here? Let's see.
I don't know. Let's see if we can find Kim Moore or not. If not,
there she is.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, we got the Smart Bernstein sign back up on the TV.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
They actually just taped over the television.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
That's exactly what we did.
All right, you ready? You ready for social media?
I am ready.
All right,
let's rock and roll.
Okay. Andy would like to know if someone who got caught with weed going to a small island and served 6 months, and then after serving the term, his U.S. visa got revoked and he was refused entry to the U.S. He had a 5-year bar. He wants to know if he can get married to a U.S. citizen. Will that be denied, or will it be okay if we've passed his 5-year bar?
You can get married, but you're not coming back to America with a drug conviction, whether you're married to a citizen or not.
What if it's after his 5 years?
If 20 years, you're not coming back unless the laws change.
Interesting.
Christopher on Facebook would like to know, how long does it take to get a FOIA?
Depends on what you're requesting, and depends on who you're requesting it from. There's a fast track and a slow track. So if you are requesting from, let's say, USCIS, okay, which is a different FOIA than CBP, which is a different FOIA than EOIR, okay? These are all different things with immigration. EOIR is the courts, CBP, Customs Border Patrol, USCIS, U.S. Citizenship Immigration Services. But let's just do USCIS because that's the most likely way to do a FOIA. If you just request your entire record, you're on the slow track. It could take a year. If you request a specific document from your file, it's possible it can go on a fast track and can be a few months.
All right. Let me squeeze one in here. This is from Shanshan. Shanshan.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I need help. My daughter was taken from Jamaica 5 years ago. I can't hear from her, and I can't find her. I live in Jamaica. Her grandmother is not answering her phone, and she's on filing.
Who took your daughter?
Well, evidently someone took the daughter. I think maybe the grandmother.
I don't know.
And she's on filing. So what does that mean? She's on filing.
I don't know where this daughter is in the world.
I think you need to call us. Maybe we can do a little digging.
I mean, I don't want to make a joke about it, but what was that guy in the movie who had to go find his daughter who got...
There's many guys in the movie that had to go find her.
Taken.
Taken.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson, maybe they need to call. I don't know. I don't know where your daughter is, so...
All right. Yeah. I got another quick one here. If you have an asylum case and already in the court, can anything be done to correct?
Yeah, prove that you have a fear of returning for past or future persecution based on a social group that you're in, and you win your asylum case. If not, you better figure out a better way to get your green card pretty fast, because other than that, you're getting deported and being sent home.
I'm being told by my director that I need to speak up and pronounce.
You
know, but I'm reading verbatim here.
Verbatim, that's fine, because she doesn't understand that in our little computers here we have a Facebook to Google translator.
Exactly.
So
and sometimes I have to translate on the fly.
We understand what people are
sound and look stupid.
Right. You can say it exactly as it is, and we have our translator in front of us.
All right. So work with me here, please, Jill. All right. No. All right.
We love Jill, by the way. We don't want, we love her.
We love Jill. I love Jill.
Yes. Okay.
I think Jill is one of the best, assets you could have added to the organization.
It is.
Okay, she's going to call in the office and say, "How about a raise?"
Yes.
I'm tired of all this lambasting that she can't. She can't.
Jill's passionate about what she does. Very passionate. I've never met anyone more passionate.
Yes.
When it comes to this.
Jill just got welcome to the Brad and Squeeze show with the squeezed backhanded compliment.
I'm being nice. I love Jill. I seriously do love her.
All right.
Let's get back to Kim. Yeah. We love you too, Kim. Your next question.
Donette would like to know if a 17-year-old is pregnant while living here in the U.S., can she still adjust her status by her citizen parent filing for her?
Yes.
And here's one from Gavin, and don't say duh, Brad. Can you get in trouble if you file taxes for children that isn't yours?
If they are dependent on you, no. If they are not dependent on you, yes. Do they live in your home? Are they dependents of yours?
Good.
How's that for an answer?
That's good. Okay, legal or illegal, stand for what's right. Someone just wanted to make that statement.
Legal or illegal?
Stand for what's right.
Okay, I like that. Continue, Kim.
Simona would like to know, can you file an affidavit of support for yourself along with your spouse if you're working on DACA?
Can you file an affidavit? You cannot file it if you as a DACA recipient cannot give an affidavit of support for somebody else.
Gotcha. Yasmin would like to know, I'm a citizen. I filed for my mom. I want to know if she can travel from Jamaica to here for Christmas.
If she has a green card, yeah. If she has a visitor's visa and you filed for her, let her sit right where she is till she gets her green card.
Mohammed would like to know, can my green card be canceled for an immigration crime committed in Africa 11 years before I went to the USA and got my green card?
Yes, because obviously they didn't know about it, and when they find out about it, they're going to say two things. One, you had a crime that you didn't deserve a green card, and two, you lied to us.
Christina would like to know, can you fly or drive to Canada on a green card?
You can re-enter the United States with a green card from Canada, but Canada has to accept you. So you need a visa to go to Canada generally.
Eva Lee on Brad H. Bernstein's Facebook would like to know, I have a visitor's visa. My son is a citizen, but he is only 8 years old. How can I get there as a resident?
Your son cannot help you until you're 21. I don't have another answer for you unless we have a consultation and see what other options you have. And I just wanted to make it clear, I was talking about people with green cards need a visa to go to Canada. If you're a U.S. citizen, obviously you don't.
Absolutely. Pinky, ever blessed Miller. My friend is from Jamaica. Originally, she went on farm work, overstayed her time, and now she's at the embassy told her she needs to do waivers. Do you think she will be joined by her family again in the U.S.?
If she can show extreme and unusual hardship to her family, yes, she'll get the waiver approved.
Okay, that was from Link Up Radio.
But if she's going to do the waiver on her own, I can almost guarantee you she will not get it approved. It is so extraordinarily rare to see somebody get a waiver approved on their own.
Okay, Kim?
Munchie would like to know. Munchie Daily, actually.
Munchie.
That's
Munchie.
Daily, Munchie. How long does it take after filing for my daughter over 21?
How long does it take? 6 to 7 years.
Scott would like to know, if you have a felony, can your F1 visa be denied for your fiance?
If you have the felony, the U.S. citizen has the felony?
If the U.S. citizen has the felony.
No, it cannot be denied unless it's for some sort of sexual abuse of a minor. Then you need an Adam Walsh waiver.
The Sparks would like to know.
Sparks.
The Sparks.
The Sparks.
Oh, the Sparks.
The Sparks.
Yes. Very familiar with that person.
Obviously. The Sparks would like to know, how can an F1 visa owner become a citizen while being a business owner as well?
In F1, you're a student. You should not be having a business here. But what you can do is you can change your status either to an E or an L, perhaps, some sort of investor visa, and then from there work your way into getting a green card.
Is it true that if you file for someone with a green card, it's quicker for them to come to the U.S., asks Christina?
Versus what?
Versus...
If you have a green card, is it quicker to come to the U.S.? Then what? I don't understand the question.
I guess what they meant is...
You have the translator out, okay.
If
Yeah.
Is it easier to file for someone if you're a green card holder or a citizen?
Or you're a
citizen is faster, generally.
Ava would like...
Yeah, in almost all circumstances, citizen's going to be faster.
Okay.
Shine on Facebook would like to know, someone did the application to remove the conditions on their green card in 2016, got the 1-year extension, then it expired before doing the biometrics, but then in May of this year, they finally did their biometrics and got a stamp in their passport for an extension. The extension has now expired, and I've gotten a phone call from Customs Border Patrol. Should I be worried? Does the government make calls to people?
No, the government doesn't usually call people, so something's amiss. And by the way, if anybody from immigration or customs or anybody is calling you on the phone, that should be like
a clue to get in touch with your attorney.
Come see me.
Right. Of course, right.
No, usually they do not call you.
Yeah, and by the way, folks, the number for the law firm is 1-800-529-5465. This is the Brad and Squeeze Show. Remember to store that number, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to another one, Kim.
Ben would like to know, first he said, I'm a big fan of yours on Facebook. His question is, after the biometrics fingerprinting were taken, I did them this October 16th of 2017. How long do those take to get a temporary green card? Because I arrived here in August of this year as a K2 visa and got married to a U.S. citizen, but my visa is ending on November 9th.
Yeah, as long as you're it's no problem. As long as your adjustment's in, it's fine. You should have gotten your work permit shortly, and you'll get a green card interview over the summer.
Great. We've got a couple last-minute ones. Fabia would like to know, how long after marriage should you submit filing?
The next day.
And Sandra would like to know, can a U.S. citizen file for his married daughter over 21?
Yes.
Perfect. We have gone through all of our social media rapid fire.
You know what, Kim?
Thank you very much.
You know what? Hold up. Kim, could you do me a favor? Could you do the USA Credit Repair segment, our sponsor?
Do you know the telephone number?
We'll give you a number if you don't know.
I can try, and I actually do remember the number now.
Oh, okay.
Folks, if you have terrible, no good, very bad credit, you need USA Credit Repair. Terrible, no good, very bad credit means anything under 700. So if you've got credit under 700, you need to finish the show and then immediately call USA Credit Repair at 1-800-872-7177. You need to end the show and then call the number immediately.
Are they our proud sponsors?
They are very, very proud sponsors. They love us so much that they're giving everybody the first 30 days of credit repair for absolutely free. Those are some proud sponsors right there.
What are you doing on Wednesday, Kim? I'm going to take you out for dinner. You know,
Kim has a new friend.
I'm going to take you out for dinner.
Kim has a new friend now.
You know, I think we should take her to the Boom Boom Room or the Blonde or something like that.
USA Credit Repair, our proud sponsors. Call them now, 1-800-872-7177. Thank you very much, social media guru.
Thank you so much,
tomorrow.
Kim. Once again, folks, the Brad and Squeeze Show, powered, of course, by USA Credit Repair, and, of course, created by the law offices of Spartan Bernstein and Link Up Media group of companies. It's been a good show. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm almost done with my coffee here. I'm glad it doesn't run another half hour, like an hour and a half. I would have no coffee left in my...
Nobody listens to Squeeze.
I would have no coffee left in my mug.
Some genius wanted to go beyond an hour.
But you know, Saturday Night Live goes an hour and a half. The old Tonight Show used to go an hour and a half.
Saturday Night really goes an hour. Yeah,
Tracy.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go to Tracy.
Tracy's been waiting 30 minutes. Tracy,
how are you?
About a minute. I apologize.
Okay, Brad. I would like to know if I married my wife, how long will it going to take for me to bring up our kid them from Jamaica?
About a year.
1 year after the marriage?
Well, you got to file approximately a year from when you file the papers.
To bring our kids up?
Yeah.
She's up here already. How long does it take for her to get her thing?
About 9 months.
Okay. One more quick question. Can I file tax for those kids in Jamaica?
Can you file taxes if they're in Jamaica? No, because you're not going to have social security numbers. You're not going to be able to.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I've been waiting a little bit without patience. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Once again, folks, the Brad and Squeeze Show. Brad, it's not time for us to end the show, but we got to say thanks to each and every one for sharing us on social media. We got to say thanks to all the listeners of 93.5. We got to say thanks to, of course, the lawyers here at this law firm, the law offices of Bernstein.
That's correct.
And we got to remind everyone, please, save the number. Dial the number, let it ring for about 10, 15 seconds, then save it. 1-800-529-5465. Got to remind you about our personal injury department, my next favorite department, also the family law department, the tax, and of course the criminal defense, which we touched on earlier. Call us at 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Any final words from you, Mr. Bernstein?
Well, the only final words I have to say is good luck, Jake Hudnut. All right, he's a very good criminal defense attorney. He's running for City Council of Jersey City, which is the unofficial largest city of New Jersey right now. We wish him the best of luck. And, of course, we'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock with all new stuff to talk about. Infotainment, information and entertainment, all wrapped in one. Infotainment. We will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.